Alright, we get into now what we're gonna call Chapter 3. We're yet again playing Devil May Cry Peak of Combat on mobile that just came out last couple of days. As you see, we're gonna continue on to our next chapter. Now we've got a little parkour going on for us, but luckily for you, it's not really that hard. Just time your jumps the right way. And as you can see, oh my gosh, we've got a little magic casters up on the top. So we're gonna try to just get up there and we'll skip the first one, and we'll make fast work of with Dante, which you guys will see is so far my easiest combat style player. I have noticed as I've been playing that as soon as you see the energy bar for the next player, make sure you're touching that because you can get a combat damage. But we're gonna make fast of these guys, and again, we're just gonna continue on with chapter 3, and this will lead us into a boss final. Probably our second boss, well, not probably, but it is our second boss battle. And we're gonna make fast work. So far, I will tell you guys this: I have loved this game. Just the way that everything looks, the easy layout. Now we're trying to help as the backstory of seeing why the demons are going after Mr. Abbott, and we have the Dracula-looking, vampire-looking Nevah that's going after him. As you guys notice, you guys see those purple hearts in the air. Make sure you guys are grabbing those. Those are up, and I parkour died. Oofed. Those are materials to upgrade your equipment. So make sure you grab those. Just like any other Devil May Cry, you know, where we see those experience items in the air, which you can grab. A little tricky with her, but I end up getting it down and getting all those. But any kind of material that you want to get is really good. Luckily with the new release of it coming up, short video as a watch. You know, Nevah is after Mr. Abbott, please you must save him. Well, you know, that's what we're planning on doing. He didn't make it. Well, you know, some people don't make it, some people do. But again, okay, he's one of the sanctuary leaders. It's now my duty to fulfill his last wish. So we're gonna continue the story. Pretty good story so far. I mean, not a heavy plot, but as any Devil May Cry video or a game, we're all about just destroying any and all kind of demons. As you guys can see, we can need our first red key, which we will see coming up here that we'll get to open this gate. I'm imagining in the rest of the game we're going to see various needs of keys. I've seen other Devil May Cry videos, games, keys and stuff to progress in there. Now luckily for you guys who may be new to the Devil May Cry franchise, or that are maybe new to gaming, the pathway is basically lit to you guys. There is an auto function if you touch the left mission key, which says right here, say it, show your massacre, leave the side room. It will auto run for you, but it will not auto jump. Just FYI, if you need to not want to control the moving forward, moving back. But again, as you guys can see in this video, it will not auto jump you to the next. It'll stop you at the edge, and then you will need to actually jump. So while this feature was annoying, I said, here we go. I used Dante's dash, and it was just a little bit more easier moving along with the parkour theme and using Dante's dash, as you've seen them in other Devil May Cry franchises. This will lead us on down. Again, as you guys can see, more materials as we're going on down. You're going to see this through the game. The thing that I have liked so far in this game is that at any time you can select your missions, select your items, and almost at any time, well, not on almost, but so far that I've seen, you can upgrade anything at all times. Okay, we've got our key, so we'll go ahead and move on. Again, loving the graphics of this game, loving how Capcom was able to capture a mobile game like this in this version. There's other games that are like it, but I am a Devil May Cry fan, so while Devil May Cry caught me a little bit more than other games, I've liked it quite a bit. Again, we're just going to follow that red lead. You guys will see in the video later on that it may not be wise to always follow that red line, but to follow it for the most point to get to the main mission. What I mean by that is, in the following scenes you will see how there is various material to get off the beaten path. Now the good thing about that is this game is not a what I call a box cut game where you have to stay on a strict path. You can go outside of your designated area, which I thought was actually cool. We'll get into a real fast boss fight right here and get rid of them pretty fast. Other good thing about this, if you're not great at button combinations, you really don't have to worry about that here. So far as I've seen, the combination kind of goes by itself as long as you basically use your dashes and basically your movements that bring you closer to the enemies as fast as you can, and also cycling out your air attack support characters who are a little bit stronger in the air, as you guys can evidently see, and then obviously not having pauses within your attack combinations. Now right here, see, as I switch this out to an aerial type character who does a lot better on in the air to deal with that than on the ground. The cool thing is you can invite Dante and Verge into here, and they will automatically start in the air, which is kind of cool. You know, so you don't have to worry about losing that attack ranking. Now, while I'm still trying to get used to it, it's so far been pretty easy, and I have been quite enjoying this. Now, if you do notice, what I did miss in this, guys, as that platform was rising up, I did miss the experience material. You need to get that as this platform's rising, so you may want to keep track of that. But for purpose's sake, bigger purpose's sake, I'm just trying to get to the next boss and see what's cracked lacking. Now, these right here, if you can time a quick jump as they are swinging, you will get an attack bonus on her. I am not the greatest at it just yet, as you may tell, but I am practicing on there. These guys right here are a little bit more tanky with that shield right there, as you can see when he swung. If I would have jumped over that at the right time, I would have got an attack bonus, and what I call an attack bonus skill, meaning that Dante or any other character will do a specialized skill at that. So keep that in mind as you get your gameplay a little bit better. So, again, very fast pace. We've got the Hell Vanguard. We'll make fast. Do love the Hell Vanguard. Now, the cool thing about this, guys, is, like I said, you can equip and change your weaponry and upgrade your stuff as you're going. So we're going to just keep almost what I would like to call it hacking and slashing, and just get rid of these Silver Knights. Now, the Silver Knights are a little bit more tanky, guys. While I did not play them right here, definitely did not pick the right player. I would have picked Virgil, because I think Virgil would have been better at this, but I am still learning, and I'm sure there's a lot more people out there that actually are better than me. I should say I actually died on this part. Embarrassing, but we do get past it real fast and move on. Luckily, before chapter for that too, as you guys can see, you can revitalize your characters for free. As soon as that ends, as you guys will know, see, there is the jump bonus right there and the jump bonus attack right there. So you really want to land that if you can. It just pulverizes the enemy. And now we're pissed off, so now we're going to destroy them and say, Guten Day to you, sir. Get our materials, and it's real to you guys. You get every material that you can, because not only is there skills, there's cards, and then there's passive, and there's about 4 different upgrade levels within each character, and I mean by that cards, skills, passive skills, and then augments on here. All of those take equipment, so as you guys will get in here, you will see that. But as we meet up to the abbot, and it looks like our boss attack is already caught up with us. And awesome looking boss as the May Cry Nevah. Savor my punishment is, yeah, I could not finish reading that. And Dante, as always, saves the day with a little bit of 9mm clip that ain't gonna touch you. But Dante, or Devil May Cry, never fails to give us good boss. Get good bosses, so I have to say a chance to beat the same demon twice. So this time you will get a taste of my true power. So again, this is part 1 of Nevah. As you guys will go on to see, she does a lot of AoE. Um, if you do not know what that is, you can look that up, but basically it's an attack that goes everywhere. And it is a shock attack which does demobilize you and you cannot move. You'll see in this video that I did not do the greatest on this, as I'm still trying to learn my acrobats. When she does that right there, she's invulnerable to attack, and it's like a dome shape. Don't even try. I did because, you know, I just like to do everything right here. If you can roll and then jump, she will do almost the same four electric attack combos with this right here, needing to move away. When she does that, you will always see a precursor to her attack, and then she'll fall through with you away and then attacking you. Again, her attacks is demobilizing, so you may want to not stay right next to her the whole time, but you are going to need to dash closer to get rid of that gap when you can get some damage into her. I did not have the hardest time dealing with her, but then again, this is just a part 1 of the Nevah character, so I would imagine later on in the game that she is going to be a lot harder. I did make quick work of her, but as you can see, I did not use the best tactics on it, where when she was charging up, again right here, you cannot hurt her, so why I charged next to her, I don't know, because I was playing like a noob. Right here, this is when she starts using her electrical stuff. I would recommend not even coming close to her like the idiot I am if you did, because it's only about a 4 or 5 part